Welcome, Professor Mullinex and fellow students. My name is Jake Rice, and I'm a freshman majoring in agribusiness at Tennessee Tech. During my last presentation, I introduced you to the benefits of the Sentricon system with always active technology for eliminating termite colonies. During this presentation, I will demonstrate how Sentricon technicians who have been fully trained via Sentricon University actually install the product both residentially and commercially. If you have questions at the end of the presentation, please send them to the email address shown on the final slide. Just to give you a quick recap, Sentricon is the most independently researched termite control system on the market and allows property owners to protect their structures from devastating termite colonies. When compared to its competitors, Sentricon is more environmentally friendly, provides better protection, and pioneers the most cutting-edge technology. Yet, installing Sentricon is so easy, even a high school student can do it. In fact, that is exactly what I did the summer following my sophomore year. I shadowed a certified Sentricon specialist and learned how to install Sentricon in 3 easy steps: auger, insert, and scan. Before we take a look at the actual installation process, there are a couple of necessary steps which need to be mentioned. As you can see pictured here, the technician will need to gather the following tools of the trade: a measurement device such as the measuring wheel, an auger for boring holes, and as many of the complete Sentricon packages he estimates will be required for the site. At that point, he is ready to start the site preparation leading up to the installation. This involves inspecting the property for existing damage as well as areas which are vulnerable to termites. After the inspection, the technician will measure the perimeter of the house in order to determine how many of the complete Sentricon packages will be needed from the inventory he previously gathered. Once that has been completed, the technician is ready to begin the installation process, demonstrated as follows. Step 1. Based on the site preparation plan he just prepared, the technician will use an auger such as the one pictured here to bore holes into the soil every 8 to 10 feet around the perimeter of the structure. A typical residential structure, for example, will require 28 holes for 28 stations. This step should take an experienced technician approximately 20 minutes. Step 2. The technician will then insert a ready-to-install or RTI station into each hole. The self-contained station consists of the green housing tube, a top cap with radio frequency identification tag, a bait extractor, and bait device. This step would require less than 5 minutes of the technician's time. Step 3. Using a smartphone scanner, the technician will scan all the stations to record specific barcodes and specific locations of stations. The radio frequency identification tag contained in the station works in conjunction with the smartphone scanner to record this data on a per structure basis. The scanning process is also proof the technician has properly installed and inspected every station. This final step in the installation process would require about 15 to 20 minutes of the technician's time. As I promised at the beginning of this presentation, installing Sentricon is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just auger, insert, and scan your way to a termite-free home or business.
Let's go, Tom.